These are my 5 audience members, and they'll be sitting through a speech that I'm about to complete. Hi, my name is Jasmine Douglas, and I'll be doing my speech on Brooke Ellison. This is for human communications. I was always taught that I'm beautiful no matter what anyone may think, and that you are beautiful no matter how far you may sink. The lower you go, the better it is when you pull through. Although we've been taught these things, society still gives us a horrible outlook on life. First, you start off with bullying. Then you have your own self-interpretations. You go through life with the idea that everything's all right, but when you walk out into the world, you're still treated like, crap. Being that the way you look may not be what society claims is beautiful can change your whole outlook on society, and that's not right. Just listen to the story of how a tragedy can turn into a miracle within the blink of an eye. Brooke Ellison defied all odds and grew to love herself, no matter the difficulties. Brooke Ellison was born on October 20th, 1978, and grew up in a happy family. Both parents with an older sister and a younger brother. When Brooke was 11, unfortunately on her way home from school, first day starting junior high, she was hit by a car and permanently put into a coma. After she came out of the coma, luckily she survived, but she later recovered and unfortunately became a quadriplegic. Oops. Just because of her accident, Brooke was left paralyzed from the neck down, identifying as a quadriplegic. Her doctors would even say to her parents, "Stop giving her false hope." How could you even say, "Stop giving her false hope," if that's all you have in a hospital? Brooke, all she wanted to grow up was to be an educator. She loved the art of dancing, the art of poetry, and her creativeness made her who she was. Brooke changed the outlook of every doctor in that hospital by continuing her education, having her teachers come to the hospital and helping her. She took classes that no other student could have taken. Brooke was the type of girl to never give up on anything. She continued her education with her mother along for the ride. A lot of people say that their parents aren't always with them, but Brooke had her mother in every single class. Her mother helped her write, was her hand when teacher asked questions, and was her inspiration. Gaining high honors from Ward Melville High School and going on to Harvard University and graduating magna cum laude from Harvard with a Bachelor's of Science in Neuroscience. One of the few guarantees in life is that we will never turn out the way we expect, but rather than let the events in our lives define who we are, we can make the decision to define the possibilities in our lives. This is a quote from Brooke, proving that you should never give up on anything just because of how difficult the situation may be. Brooke continues to make a difference in the lives of everyone, going to different schools and events to speak about hope and motivation, 2 words that may only mean 2 simple things but go deeper in depth, and also becoming a stem cell research advocate. One thing we should all learn from Brooke's life is to never give up. No matter the obstacle, always try to beat it, continuing past the breaking point, and further racing towards your success. Never judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant, by Robert Louis Stevenson. Going through each day with the idea that you will gain a prize isn't ideal, but going through it with the determination that you will make a difference is the key to success. I was told once that you should keep focus, follow one course until successful. I was taught that by my neighbor. But to me personally, without veering off of that one course, how can you determine the length of that success? Going past the breaking point to further race towards your success. And that is my speech for Brooke Ellison.